Welcome, everybody, to Comet Baseball here live at the park today. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties with the signal, so hopefully you're getting this loud and clear. In the chat, let me know if you got it loud and clear. I'd really appreciate it here, as that was kind of crazy. The Wi-Fi and all just kind of went out right there for a second, but we're going to try to make it work through. I'll do a check first and make sure we're good on sound all the way through. And we'll be good to go. It's coming in loud and clear. All right, there we go. That's a good thing. So we'll try to keep working through that. Let me double check my Bluetooth over here and link into my Bluetooth over there. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it. Jen's in Command Central. Let's get this thing rolling. We got a good one going today. It's an 80-some degree day here in Comet Park. The Comets are playing the Franklin Indians today. It's going to be a matchup of the 3-11 Franklin High School against Catonsville's 9-5. Welcome into Mike Beachman, Debbie Bernfeld, Dave Strangen, Genie 525. Paul's in there with the show scoreboard. Quilek, hello. If I missed you along the way, I will get you as we go through. Get the scoreboard up there in just a second. Let's go through and take a look at Franklin, coached by Chuck Snee and Mike Herr and Sergeant Bull. Is the three coaches over there. Met Sarge before the game. He's a good man, served our country, and we give our love to Sergeant Bull for his service to our country. Franklin batting 226 as a team, OBP of 375, slugging percentage of 273, fielding percentage at 858, 57 errors this year. At the plate, they've got a strikeout ratio of 27%. 27% right now. They've got 7 players in double digits with Ks, so they're trying to work to improve that as they finish out the season. Number 1, Bryce Allen hitting 125. Number 2, Matt Guzman, 244. Number 3, Andy Guzman hitting 212. Number 4, Ben Bradenberg batting 120. Number 5, Vincent Rawlings, no average. Number 8, Matt Goodman, 200 on the year. Number 9, Miguel and Alejandro Diaz. Boy, what a cool name. Hitting 250. Number 10, Ben Duchendorf, hitting 176. Number 11, Ryan Hartman, 316, leading the team in hits with 11. Number 12, Seth Wright, hitting 306. Number 16, Nicholas Lee, with no average yet. Number 17, Spencer Longwood, hitting 324, leading the team in average, leading the team, tied for the team leading hits and leading the team in RBIs. He's having one heck of a year. And number 24, Jacob Wise, hitting 172. Catonsville Comets, coached by Coach Eric Warm and Rod Cameron, hitting 321 of the year, OBP of 407 for the year. Let me just double check over here. Y'all still sound good. Okay, good. Comets are having a good time of it this year. Lately, they've been driving all these numbers up. Slugging percentage up to 423. Fielding percentage, they've got it at 911 with only 29 errors. Their strikeout ratio to at-bats is down to 18%, 90 Ks on the year. They've dropped it down. That was at 27% at one point. So that's a heck of a job by the Comets to get it down. Number 1, Logan Myler hitting 452, leading the team in average. Number 2, Harrison Dean at 442. Colin Hood at 387. Rory Reinhardt at 500. Blake Kalarick hitting 222. Preston McDevitt hitting 250. Number 7, Jaden Conzillo with no average this year. Number 8, Devin Benhayen hitting 292. Number 9, Rowan Walchek at 200. Number 11, Matt Rosebloom, no average this year. Number 12, Adam Steffen at 244. Number 13, Braden Goodwin hitting 324. Number 14, Jack Kearney, no average this year. Number 15, Gunnar Gemmel at 143. Number 17, Dan Lauer at 395. Number 18, Dominic Landrosina, no average this year. Number 19, Braden Bates, he's at 500. Number 21, Cody Schwartz at 333. We're doing the national anthem, everybody. National anthem. We honor our soldiers, all that have served, past, current, and those who will serve in the future. May God bless them. Thank them for their sacrifice by both the soldier and their family. 18, Braden Bates hitting 500, 19 or 21, Cody Schwartz hitting 333, 22, Tommy Bolster hitting 286, and number 23, Billy Armenis hitting 179. Comets are taking the field now. Oh man, I've got. Why do I have no? My I cannot see the comments on the stream. We're good. Yes, we're good. I cannot see the comments on the stream, and I will not be able to put the show scoreboard up myself. I have no way of doing that today. Let me see if I try a video real quick. That's probably because it went out. Let me try this real quick.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete.
All right, let me see if the comments will come up there. Nope. I have no comments, Paul. I have no access. We'll have to keep the score in the chat today. We'll have to keep the score in the chat. I have no access to that. Unless Molly is available, we're stuck. So we'll just have to deal with it. We'll keep it in the chat. Comets starting lineup. It's going to be Dean leading off, Myler at second, Bolster in center field, Steffen in left, Lauer behind the plate. Armenis is going to play first, but the Hood will be the DH for Armenis. On the in out right will be Ben Hayen. Bates will be on the mound, and Kolaric at third base. That's your starting lineup. Starting lineup right there. That's weird. I cannot even see the chat in the on the scoreboard there. All right, leading off for your Franklin inning is going to be number 3, Andy Guzman. Swinging a foul. That's the wrong one there. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball over to first, foul. .401 first pitch. .401 first pitch. Bates up on top of the mound. 0-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes. Still waiting on the feed to come through on Game Changer on my end too. So I don't have any of those right now. Foul straight back. That's a count remains the same. Good job, Brady. Swing and a miss. No. Holds back. 2-2. Straight back at you again. Yeah, it might be up for them, but I can't get it till it comes through the whole system here. It takes time to work through the whole thing, so I do not have Game Changer at all. Ground ball hit hard over to shortstop. Shortstop up. Throws the first. Just gets it by a step. Just by a hair. Just takes a little bit to get to me because we're at the base of the hill here. It'll connect in a second. First pitch comes in. That's a strike. Number 13 in your lineup. Ground ball hit hard over to second. Up clean over to first. That's an out. 2 outs in the inning. Now batting number 2, Matt Guzman. Guzman hitting 244 on the year. Strike right there. Strike right there. 1-2. Fly ball hit high to right. Van Hayen in. He'll make the catch in right. That's an out. Going to the bottom of the first. Comets coming to hit. Comets got their standard first three. It's going to be Dean Myler and the big center fielder, Tommy Bolster, coming up. What's up, O'Connor? Welcome in. No score here, bottom of 1. Yeah, I've even tried switching back and forth from Bluetooth to Wi-Fi, and it's still giving me a fit. It's just a signal here at the park. All right, out on the hill, it's number 10, Ben Duchendorf. Number 10. Battery mate will be number 11, Ryan Hartman. All right, here comes Comets leadoff hitter Harrison Dean coming up. Dean stepping in. Dean batting 442 on the year. Leads the team in plate appearances with 57. Right-hander in. Duchendorf ready to throw. Here we go. Ball comes in just high. 1-0. KK, welcome in. Candy, welcome in. Alex Miller, welcome in. Fly ball, left center field. Left fielder over, center fielder over, tracking it at the wall. Makes a catch. Just shy of the wall. 1 away. Ground ball hit hard over to second, or to shortstop. 6-3 up on your front. Got him by a step. 6-3. That's an out. Going to bring up Tommy Bolster. Ball upstairs. Defensively around the infield, Guzman right, Alejandro Diaz and Wise around the infield for Franklin. Line drive hit hard, right at the shortstop. Line picks it up off the grass, makes a play for the out. That'll end the inning. That ball was smoked, but he picked it up at the hairline and brought it back in. That's going to be 3 outs. We're going to have the batting order for your Indians. This inning will be Hartman, Longwood, Duchendorf, and Wise due up. Hartman, Longwood, Duchendorf, Wise, to be followed by Allen and Bradenberg if we get that far. Bates makes his way back out for the second inning. He's getting his warm-ups done yet. Duchendorf, 6 pitches, 4 total strikes to the first. That's all he threw was 6 pitches. Good Lord. Gloria, welcome in to today's action. Comets need to get more than that. That's for sure. Hatbox Ghost. Hello, Jerry. Welcome in. Here comes number 11, Ryan Hartman, hitting .316. He leads the team in hits. Tied for the team lead in hits with 11. First pitch, that's a strike. Mike Beachman, hello. Good to see a lot of friends in here today. Top of the second here. Ball down low. 1-0. Right-hander Bates deals. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Duchendorf to be followed by Spencer Longwood on deck. 1-2. Popped up, center field and playable. Bolster over. He'll cruise under it, make the catch. That's an out. Spencer Longwood making his way up there, hitting .324 in the year. Leads the team in average at .324. Tied for the team lead in hits with 11. Leads the team in RBIs with 11 as well. Line drive up the middle. Nice catch over there by Logan Myler, leaping up the center. That'll take a base hit away. That's an out. 2 outs. At the hill, Bates deals. Ground ball over to short. Up with it. Harry throws it over. That'll make the play. Dean gets him out 6-3 as Duchendorf goes down. 1, 2, 3 for Franklin as we go to the bottom of 2. Bottom of 2 here in Catonsville. Everything will remain defensively the same for the Indians as they head their way out. Comets going to be looking at 3, 4, 5 in their line, or 4, 5, 6 in their lineup. Stephan, Lauer, and Hood, followed by Ben Hayen if somebody gets on. Hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Hope the sun is shining and things are doing well. Hello, William. Jason Thibodeau, hello. Yes, members have the emojis there that they can use. If you're a member of the channel, feel free to jump in and use those common emojis and have some fun with them. I might have some more new emojis coming next week. Comet hitters out getting a look at the pitcher. Just about done the warm-ups. I guess the ball's torn up. Getting a new ball in there. Steffen's going to lead it off for the Comets this year. Adam Steffen played in 12 games. He's hitting .244 on the year. Right-handed hitter against right-handed pitcher. Bottom of the second inning. Comets looking for their first hit of the game. Pitch comes in. That's a ball outside. 1-0. If anybody's new here today, please consider hitting that subscribe. Help us out. Ball up top. 2-0. Ball down low. 3-0. Ball upstairs. He'll take the wonk. Leadoff hitter on. Here comes Dan Lauer, the senior catcher. 13 games this year, batting .395. Leadoff runner gets his lead. Throw to first. Back in wide. Throw goes well out of play. Runner will take second base, so the error for the Franklin pitcher, Duchendorf, throws it wide. It's tough to see over there with the light anyway. Ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lauer up there. Runner on second gets his lead. Hood, the DH, on deck. Inside for a ball. Lauer takes it. 2-1. Strike right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball topped up the middle. Shortstop's got it up over to first. Got him. 6-3. That's an out. First down of the inning. Runner advances to third. James Rufert, welcome in. Thank you for joining the chat. Again, if you're brand new, hit that subscribe today and help us out. Colin Hood, line drive to right field. Base hit's going to fall in. It's going to get by the right fielder. That's going to be extra bases. Hood into second, taking off for 3. Hood slides in head first with a triple. RBI triple for Hood as that ball hit and shot past the right fielder. That ball just laid out. Not a defensive error, but ball just hit and shot. 1-0 Comets. That's going to bring up Ben Hayen. Ben Hayen hitting .292 on the year in 10 games for the Comets. Line drive, hit sharp, base hit. Going to get up the gap. That'll be an RBI single for Ben Hayen. 2-0 Comets here in the second. Comes the pitcher record for today's game, Braden Bates. Bates in 4 games and 8 plate appearances is hitting .500. Fly ball, right center field. Center fielder tracking, right fielder tracking. Center fielder's going to make the play in the gap for the out. Fly out, 8. Center fielder. Two outs here in the inning. Center fielder fly ball, Kolaric out to him, tracking in his tracks. He'll make the play. We're going to the top of the third here at Comet Park. Comets put up 2 this inning. We'll be right back at you in just a minute. Warm-ups completed. We're going to the top of 3 here. Beautiful sun-drenched field at Comet Park. Coming up for your Franklin Indians, going to be Wise, Allen are your first 2 hitters. Bradenburg will be your third. 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. Number 24, Jacob Wise, batting 172 on the year for the right-hander. Bates back out on the hill. He's ready to work. Comets defense remains as is. Kolaric at third. Dean at short. Myler at second. First pitch, ball outside. Over at first, it's Armentis. Ground ball topped over to third. Kolaric can't play it. E5. He backed up on it, and it gets right by him. Tough play on the hop. Got to charge that ball. Leadoff runner's on. That's going to bring up number 1, Bryson Allen. Allen today. It's his first at bat. Ball down low. Nice pick by the catcher. Allen this year batting 125 going into today. He leads the team in walks with 12. Runner gets his lead at first. Inside for a ball. 2-0. 2-0 Comets. Throw to first. They got it picked off. No, he's under. Wow, they had it close. Looked good from here. The umpire had a better angle than I did, though. He calls him safe underneath of it. Bates looks in. Here's the pitch. Ball down low, 3-0. Strike right there, top of the zone. Late call, but he got it. Right-hander looks in. 3-1. Up top, ball 4. Take your base. Franklin with runners at first and second. Going to bring up the 9th hitter in the lineup. He's your designated hitter today. Ben Bradenberg hitting 120 on the year. Stephen Bolster, Ben Hayen around the outfield. Bates at the set, looks in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on the tip. Top of the third, 2-0 Comets here on a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland. Clear sky with just a few clouds floating around. Light winds. Pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 9th hitter in the lineup. Bates is going to attack. Leadoff hitter on deck. Guzman waiting patiently. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball tapped up the middle. Looks towards second and throws it. And they get the out. He overthrows the shortstop. The second baseman was backing up. He gets it to Myler. Myler runs in and tags the bag. That's an out. That'll go down as 1-4 on your play. 1-4 on the fielder's choice. 1 away here in the inning. Brings up your leadoff hitter for Franklin. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to bunt, pulls back. They got the runner picked off. Throw back to first. He is saved. Ball 1 was the call. Throw to first. He's back. At the set, looks in. Pops straight back. Out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away here in the third. Runners on the corners. Both get their lead. Bates Hills runner takes off for second. Lauer's going to throw down at him. He is saved. Diving effort by Dean to try to catch the ball to keep it going into the outfield. Runner steals second. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Runners now at second and third. Tying run now in scoring position. Fly ball, center field. This is a taggable play. Bolster's back. He's going to catch it. Wynn's going to carry it. Runner's going to tag. He's going to score easily. And it is 2-1 as the Indians get on the board. Check swing up top. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Throw down to second behind the runner. He's in there safe. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit's going to get through to center field. Runner coming around second. Bolster's going to throw at him at the plate. Cut off by the first baseman. It gets away from him. The run will score. This game is tied. This game is tied. Two all here in the third. RBI single by Wright. That's going to bring up Matt Guzman, hitting 244 in the year. Guzman 0 for 1 today. Throw to first. He's back. Ball, throw back to first. They got him picked off. Lauer's got him. They got him in a rundown. First baseman over to short. Over to the second baseman. He's going to make the tag. Myler, that'll end the inning. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning coming up. Bottom of the inning coming up for the Comets. $33 good people watching right now. Appreciate everybody being here. Comets going to be back up to the top of the order here. Back out on the hill, number 10, Duchendorf. Welcome in, Kay Wilby. Welcome in, Darla. Thank you for being here. Ace Snoopy, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you being here for the chat. Comets going to send up 1, 2, 3 in the lineup this inning. Tie game here. Going to the bottom of the inning. All right. Harrison Dean going to make his way back in here. Dean today, 0 for 1 today. First pitch back on the golf course. That's a foul. AB, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Dean up there. Right-hander rocks and fires. Fly ball down the right field line. Foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Duchendorf rocks and deals. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Wow, booted. Had it first cleanly. Runner's going to beat it out on the E6. Runner's going to beat it out on the E6. Shortstop had it up clean. He dropped it into the dirt. Had to pick it back up and react, and had Dean's going to beat out the air. Runner on here in the third. It's going to bring up Myler. Myler 0 for 1 today. Dean getting his lead over at first. He's got a provocative, heavy lead. Line drive to right field. Base hit going to fall in for Myler. He's going to get past the right fielder again. Dean's going to come around third. He's going to come all the way in to score. Myler's heading to third. That's going to be a single with a 2-base award. RBI will be held back. Very nice piece of hitting. A single and a 2-base award as a right fielder lets it go right past him. Tommy Bolster up there with a chance for an RBI himself. Three-two Comets, bottom of the third. Here comes Bolster. Bolster takes a first pitch for a ball. Bolster leading the team in RBIs with a chance to keep that going today with another one here. Popped up down the first base line, heading out of play into foul territory. First baseman's going to make the catch, and he'll run it back in. First out of the inning. That's going to bring up Steffen. Steffen today, no record at bat because he walked his first at bat, and he did score a run. Steffen with a chance for an RBI here. Ball down low, nice block by the catcher. Hartman behind the plate, good effort. Steffen hitting .244 in the year through 12 games for the Comets. Lauer on deck. Right-hander Duchendorf deals. Ball outside, 2-0. 1 out here in the inning. Comets looking to put a crooked number up here in the third. Strike right there, 2-1. Ground ball, tapped foul. Count will remain the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Curtis family, hello, welcome in. Ball up top, 3-2, going full. Upstairs, almost hit him. He'll take the walk. Runners at the corners for the Comets with Dan Lauer coming up. Lauer today, 0 for 1. Came into the game hitting .395 over 13 games. He's brought that average up in the recent weeks. Duchendorf in trouble again. Going to try to work out. 3-2 game here. This beautiful sunny day here in Baltimore. The sun slowly sets in the west. Ball upstairs. It'll be tougher and tougher for that first baseman to see throws from the pitcher with the way the sun sets here in Maryland. Monterey Molly's in the chat. Jason Thibodeau. Runner takes off. Ball up top. They're going to throw down to third. Myler's back. Steffen will steal the bag at second. Lauer with 2 ducks on a pond, 2 frogs in the water, 2 pigs in a blanket, 2 mini hot dogs in your smorgasbord up there. He can knock them all in. Here's the pitch. Strike, takes it there, 2-1. Swing and a miss up top. Line drive, center field, going to be playable. Center fielder's camping under it. Runners are tagging. Caught. Here comes the play coming to the plate. Throw coming in. It's going to be short. Play at third. Not going to happen. The runner's going to advance as the ball bounces off the catcher on one hop. That'll be a sacrifice fly for Lauer, an RBI at bat. Helping his average, helping his RBIs, helping the team. Here comes Hood. Colin Hood steps in there now. 2-out chance here. Swings and fouls that one straight back. Colin Hood hitting .387 through 13 games. Transferred over from private high school to play here with the Comets. Swing and a miss up top. He was looking for a big Charlie cut on that one. Two strikes, 2 outs. Check swing, Dad. He didn't go. Hood holds back. Line drive, center field, base hit. That's going to be an RBI. 2-out knock for Hood. Big play by Colin Hood on that one. 2-out knock. His second RBI of the game. Hood 2 for 2. Here comes Ben Hayen. Comets lead it up 5-2 here in the third. Ben Hayen to be followed by Bates and Kolaric if we get that far. Comets need to keep passing it down. Ball caught the corner for a strike. Left-hander Ben Hayen waiting on the right-hander. Fly ball, short right field. Looks like it might fall in, and it will not. Nice play in right. Came flying in on that one. He said he had had enough of that ball hitting the ground and taking off. Right fielder Allen makes the catch. And we're going to go to the end of 3. Comets doing it all here today, having the lead against the Indians. We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, as we come back in for the top of the fourth here, Bates finishes up his final warm-ups. Lauer's throwing the ball down. Guzman, Hartman, and Longwood coming up, all of them 0 for 1 in today's game so far. Bates makes his way up to the mound. Going into the fourth inning, Bates, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts. 39 pitches, 24 strikes. At the top of the wind, here it is. Ball outside. Strike right there, 1-1. Ace, they play 7 innings. Pitch comes inside corner, 1-2. Yeah, the Orioles won 7-2 against, took 3 out of 4 from the Yankees. Gotta love that. Line drive down the right field line, gonna be foul for a strike. Orioles take 3 out of 4 from the Yankees. Take that, Debbie Bernfeld. That's not what I said. That's what the Orioles said. I would never say that myself. Ground ball tapped, foul off his ankle. That'll leave a mark. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Matt Guzman hitting .244 on the year. Ball down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls off another one up there battling. Ground ball hit hard over to third. Kolarek backs up on it. He's got the ball. Throws it in the dirt and away from the first baseman. And that's going to be an E5. The runner advances to second on the throw. Ball goes all the way out to the street. That's a shame. That was a nice play on the fielding part of it. It's going to bring up number 11, Ryan Hartman. He leads the team in hits, tied for it at 11. First pitch comes in. That's a ball. Bates trying to work through it here. Line drive up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runner coming flying around the bases. He will be in there and score. RBI single. Gets away from the catcher on the bounce. Nobody covering the center of the field. 2 players in the center of the field. Nobody catches the cut. The ball gets past the catcher. That runner will advance to second. That's an RBI single. Comets coach going to go out and talk to him, try to calm things down. Appreciate everybody being in here today and hanging with us. Means a lot to us that you are. Five-3 game here in the top of the fourth. Coach Warm has gone out. He's said his piece. If he's anything like Earl Weaver, he used umpteen 4-letter words like frog, bats, apes, cage, words like that. Here's the pitch. Ball inside, almost hits him. Spencer Longwood backs off the plate. 324 he's hitting on the year. Right-hander up there ready. Bates deals. Line drive hit hard. Right field base hit. That's going to drive the runner around. Ben Hayes got it. Comes in throwing. Cutoff man bounces off his glove. Goes to the center of the field. Nobody will advance. Comets having trouble with execution. Throw came in. One hop to first baseman. He didn't go to grab it. Ball bounced into the center of the field. Luckily, nobody advanced. Runners at first and third now. It's going to bring up the pitcher record, Ben Dutzendorf. Nobody out in the inning still. Strike right down the middle of the plate. Comets have action up in the bullpen. Swing and a miss up top. Big swing and a cut. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th inning here. Throw to first. He's back. Tying run on first base right now. Duchendorf to be followed by Wise. Ball up top. Lauer's going to throw at the runner. He's got him out of second. Ho-ho, coming home. He's safe in there. Ball kicks away from the catcher. Great effort out there. Runner at second is out on the throw by Lauer. Lauer to the second baseman. Throw coming back in, not in time. Runner scores 5-4. Score. 1 out here in the inning. Popped up behind first base. Armanis goes back. He'll make that play. 2 outs here in the inning. Two outs here in the inning. It's going to bring up number 24, Jacob Wise. Oh, my God, that ball is hit a long way. Out, bang, one hops the wall. Wise going to be into second with a double. And that's got to be a challenge where Franklin ran themselves a little bit out of the inning because that would have been a tie game right there. Comets get a break on the double steal and getting the out. 2 outs here in the inning. That's going to bring up Bryce Allen, leading the team in walks. Allen today, no record of hit. No record of at bat. Plate appearance was a 0 with a walk. First pitch is a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors for Franklin. 5 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Comets right now. Swing and a miss. Big swing. Bates right now looking at 57 pitches thrown this game. Ball down low, 1-2. Ground ball hit hard over to third. Kalarick fields it up close to his body. Throw to first in the dirt. And it's picked out of the dirt and saved by a nice play by Armanis to get the out. Comets get out of that one. 5-4 is your score going to the bottom of the 4th. All right, Comets coming up. Going to be bottom of the order to roll the top. As it's going to be Bates, Kalarick, and top of the order, Bates, Kolarek, top of the order as we go to this inning here. Bates today 0 for 1. Finishing his warm-up pitches is the right-hander, Duchendorf, for the Indians. All right, Bates steps in, Kolarek on deck. Tapped coming right into your living room. Somebody make a play. Doug, that was your play. Calling an error on you. Ball down low, 1-1. Bates looking to get on any way that he can to get this inning started. Bottom of the fourth here in Catonsville, Maryland. Right-hander rocks and deals. Ground ball tapped over to short, up cleanly. Shortstop's got it, throws to first. Got him, 6-3, 0 for 2. Tough one for Bates, but he's doing a good job on the mound. Kolarek looking to get things going here in his inning. Kolarek 0 for 1 today. Dean on deck. Swing and a miss. Big cut. Ball up top. One ball, one strike. Duchendorf rocks and deals. Number, cue ball over to the first baseman. He's got it. Flips to the pitcher covering. Kolarek wasn't even running down the line. He basically stopped a third of the way down the line. Frustration for the tough third baseman. He'll come out of it. That's a good athlete right there. That's going to bring up Dean. Curveball in there for a strike. Stanley Sox, welcome in. Deborah, Reef Rada, welcome in. Ground ball over to third, down to third base line, fair ball. Nice play by the third baseman from his knees, but he throws it into the right field stands, and that's going to be a single for Dean with an error on the throw. Error on the throw. Single, takes second on the error. Nice job, Harrison Dean, smoking that down the line. And you got to give credit over there at third base. Diving down the line. That was a heck of an effort right there by Guzman just to get his hands on the ball. Runner in scoring position now for Myler. Myler today 1 for 2 with a run score. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. That's going to get through. That should be an RBI single. Runner coming home is going to make it easily. Single and RBI for Myler. Comets setting up Tommy Bolster now. Comets have now scored every inning but the first. Bolster coming up there today. Bolster is 0 for 2. Throw to first. He's back. Strike on the corner inside. 2 outs here in the inning. Comets lead by 2. Right-hander Dushendorf deals. Ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Great effort there by Hartman again. He's been a backstop blocking balls today. Down low. 2-1 to Bolster. Comets center fielder. Strike right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher steps off. Dushendorf didn't like what he saw. Steps back out, resets himself. Bolster with a couple practice swings. Ball outside. Throw to first. Whip throw, and he's back. Swing and a miss up top. Bolster goes fishing for one over his head, and that's not going to cry. That's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Comets increase that lead up to 6-4. We're going to the top of the 5th here in Baltimore. We'll be right back momentarily. All right, going to the top of the 5th here. We're going to have a pitching change for the Comets. Bates is going to be done for the day. Bates, 4-inning pitch, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 RBI, 1 strikeout. Total pitches 59, 39 strikes. That's a great ratio. Bates faced 17 batters. That's going to bring in Jack Kearney. Jack Kearney's going to come in. Kearney's been solid in relief for the Comets this year. Leading off for the Indians going to be number 4, Ben Bradenberg, hitting 120 on the year. Kearney, first pitch, fouled straight back. 9-1-2 in the lineup, coming up for the Indians. Ground ball tapped over to third. Kolarek backhands it on the run. Throws over the first baseman's head. He leaps up and gets it and pulls it in, but it's off the bag, and the runner's going to be safe on the infield hit. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, center fielder, Andy Guzman, hitting .212 on the year. He does lead the team in stolen bases. Go down as an infield hit, but I think they would have had him on a good throw. Line drive to right field. That's going to fall in and get down past Ben Hayen. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Here comes one run. He's going to score. Guzman heading all the way to third. It's going to be a triple for Guzman and an RBI. Ben Hayen with a diving effort to try to pull it in. Well, that's going to go down as a three-bagger and an RBI for Guzman. And the tying runs at third with nobody out. Going to bring up the number 2 hitter in the lineup. Shortstop, 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Seth Wright. Takes the ball upstairs, first one. Comets bring their corners in. Ball comes in just a bit low. I don't know where that was. 2-0. I'll be a platypus's uncle. That was right there. Ball down low, 3-0. Good to see you, Steve Browning. Welcome in. Jacob Weinglass, welcome in. Strike right there. Ball down low. That's a walk. Bases are now first and third. Lead run now at first base. First and third here. Matt Guzman hitting 244 on the year. Guzman today, 1 for 2 with a run scored. 1 for 2 with a run scored. Jacob, the discrepancy would be in the fact that I'm looking at the live broadcast of the Franklin scorebook, and their scorebook could be different from Catonsville's. Ball upstairs. I call the game as I see them and make the call as an official score for my broadcast for as I see it. Hope that answers your question, my friend. Welcome in. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Ball down low, 2-1. A lot of times these high schools have high school people keeping their scorebook, and the coaches have to go back through and fix stuff later after the fact. Ball down low. Stay back, Jack. Stay back. Comets have nobody up in their pen right now warming up. Three balls, 1 strike. Short number right in front of the mound. Diving play by the pitcher. Great effort by Kearney, sliding to his knees and stealing away what would have been a tragic single in the infield, because that ball would have been nothing but spinning like a cue ball. Great effort by Kearney to make that play. 1 away here in the inning with runners at first and third. Kearney's ball does have solid movement, which is creating those unique at-bats. Ryan Hartman coming up leads the team in hits with 11, hitting .316 going into today's game. Looking to bunt, lays it down, drops it out in front of the plate, and foul. Coach is questioning where the ball hit him. Was it in play or not? Ball is called foul. Umpire's going to stick with the call. One strike on the hitter. Will they keep the bunt on after that one? It's hard to say. Kearney at the set. Runners at the corners. Looking to bunt again. Going to lay it down on first base side. Foul. Can't get it down. Execution is a challenge play. Now you got 2 strikes on the hitter. Had he got that run down, it's a good possibility. Got that bunt down that the runner scores. They've got speed at third. Kearney looks, deals, fouls that one off. That might have a car. That's got a good shot. Kearney, no balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Foul tip. Foul tip. Just the tip. Sometimes that's what you're going to get. You got it right there. Right-hander Kearney looks in. Line drive, base hit to right. That's going to fall in. 1 run will score. Runner at first is going to go first to third. Ben Hayes going to throw it. Hit the cutoff. Nice throw by the right fielder. Right to the cutoff. Keeps that runner at first. We got a tie game now. Courtesy runner coming in will be number 5. Vincent Rawlings will be your courtesy runner for the catcher. We got a tie game at 6. Spencer Longwood stepping in, hitting .324 on the year. Curveball up top. That's a ball. 1-0. Don Robert, welcome in. NASCAR driver, welcome in. Thank you for being here today. Ball in the dirt. Nice block and picked by Lauer behind the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Ben Duchendorf, the pitcher of record for the Indians, on deck. Right-hander looks in. Throws the first. That throw was wide and high. First baseman Armenis goes up into the sun to grab it. Runner with a solid lead. Ball down low, 3-0. Pitch, here it comes. Strike right there, taking it right down. Kearney looks in, 3-1 pitch, 1 away. Runner's going. Ball down low, doesn't matter, it's a walk. Base is now loaded. No action currently for the Comet bullpen. Kearney already with 15 pitches in this inning. Ball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Here comes a runner coming home. Lauer pounces on it, but no play. Wild pitch for Kearney. Wild pitch. And on the pitch, all runners advance. And the Indians take the lead. 7-6. All right, Kearney with runners at second and third now. 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to the hitter. Ball upstairs, 2-0. Wise on deck. Comets are going to bring the infield in to cut off the play at the plate. Ball up top. 3-0. Kearney all over the place today. Comets have 3 or 4 pitchers on the bench. Nobody currently warming. Ball in there, strike. He gets it 3-1. Problem is, Kearney can't take off this one. He's got to come back within the zone to try to pull off this second strike. Strike right there, take it all the way, 3-2. Nice job by Kearney. Fouls that one off down the right field line into the stands. Kearney from the set, full count. Ball inside, he didn't go. Takes a walk. Time. Coach is going to make his way out to talk to him. Right now, sitting Kearney has 18 pitches thrown and 8 strikes. And looks like they are going to take out Kearney, and they're going to bring in Gunnar Gemmel. Gunnar Gemmel going to replace Kearney. So Kearney's final numbers today will be a third of an inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk. Correction, let's update that now. Waiting for Game Change to catch up. Kearney will be 1/3 of an inning pitch, 1 hit, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Total pitches thrown 22 with 11 strikes. It's going to bring up Gunnar Gemmel. Gemmel's primarily been a starter for the Comets this year, and he's going to work his way back in to today's game. Bases loaded right here for Franklin. Gemmel getting his warm-ups. Comets got to work out of this. Again, Franklin, a record of 3-11. Team average 226. Team on OBP at 375. Slugging percentage of 273. They've had a 27% strikeout ratio with 117 Ks and 428 at-bats. And a solid fielding percentage this year. Consistent. I'm sure the coach would like to see a lot less errors. Total was 57 coming into today's game. Gemmel finishes getting his final warm-ups. We are in the top of the 5th here with 1 away and bases loaded. All 3 runners will be held accountable to Kearney. Held accountable to Kearney on the stats once we get going. Bryce Allen will be the hitter coming into today's game. He was hitting 125. Ball upstairs. All right, Gemmel's going to talk it over with Lauer for a second. Next 2 hitters in the lineup are going to be Wise and Allen. Wise hitting 172 in the box. Allen on deck hitting 125. Chance to put the Indians up by a crooked number here. Right-hander Gemmel at the set. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right field. This should get a run in. Van Hayen back on his horse. He'll get it. Throw coming in. Coming all the way to the plate. And it's going to be saved. Great throw by Van Hayen all the way to the plate. But the runner's speed beats him in there. And they will take the lead 8-6. Second out of the inning. That run charged to Kearney. 2 outs here in the inning. Bryce Allen led the team in walks coming into today's game. Allen today 0 for 1 with a walk again. Two. Popped up. Playable back behind the plate. Lauer back by the fence. He's going to make the catch in your front yard. Lauer putting it away. Nice job by Gebel to get the 2 outs and get out of the inning. But the Comets are chasing a couple here, going to the bottom of 5. Coming up in for the Comets this inning will be Steffen with no at-bats today officially because of the walks. It'll be and walks and a sacrifice. Lauer 0 for 1 with an RBI, and Hood 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Colin Hood been one of the hottest Comet hitters today. We're glad you're here. Just keep in mind we got more Comets baseball coming up as the Comets play tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock against the Mavericks of Eastern Tech. And then we'll be back again on Monday, final official game of the season. Comets go to Randallstown to play the Rams. Baseball both nights coming up for you at 4 o'clock here on the Comet Baseball Network. Out on the mound's going to remain Duchendorf. He's going to stay. Duchendorf is going to stay. Comets are going to have a pinch hitter this inning. Comets are going to have a pinch hitter this inning as Jaden Cozillo will enter the game for Blake Kolarek. Cozillo will enter the game officially now for Kolarek. Just about finished his warm-ups. Ball getting ready to go down, and it does. All right, here comes Steffen making his way up. Ground ball tapped, hit him in the box, foul ball. Good eye. One pitch. Ground ball hit hard over to short, backhanded, up clean over to first. Got him just barely by a half a step. Lauer stepping in. Ball gets away. All the way back here, banging against the back of the backstop. That's a real nice play by Wright out there at shortstop on that last one. Just to beat him out by a half. Inside for a ball, 2-0. Hood on deck. Popped up. That's going to be out of play, though. Just missed the car. Again, if you're brand new today, watching live, or you're watching the replay at any point, please hit that subscribe. Help out the channel. It's free, and it helps us out with YouTube. Ball upstairs, almost doinks him. He'll lean back and step away. 3-1. Popped up in the infield. Second baseman over. Just behind first base. Now it's going to float over to first. And Wise will make the play over at first base. That's an out. Here comes Colin Hood. He's 2 for 2 today. Right-hander, top of the hill. 2 outs here in the inning. Strike right there. First pitch. Dushendorf, 66 pitches in. Rocks and fires. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. Comets chasing 2 here in the 5th inning. Line drive center field is going to caught. Diving play by the center fielder to take away a hit from Hood. That ball was smoked hard, and that'll be an out. Comets go 1, 2, 3. It's time to stretch a little. Let's do it. Okay, let me go get it. All right, Bradenberg going to come in, number 4 for the Indians. Pitch up there, that's a strike. Debbie, we need to send Jeanette a note to change that Casey's Corner thing to a mid-inning stretch, not an inning, because we're not in the 7th when we do the travel games or the high school games. That doesn't look too good in there if we're telling people it's the 7th inning stretch, and we're only in the 5th. So if we could do me a favor and just leave Jeanette a note to change that in there so that it says mid-inning stretch. Ground ball tapped foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes right now. Tapped foul, check swing. Indians pitcher Dushendorf, 69 pitches, 42 strikes. Yeah, just tell her it's from me. It's a request from me to just change it, please. That way we've got it. It'll look better for the travel games than this. Ground ball tapped again, foul. Up there battling. Again, Gemmel is your pitcher right now. Swing and a miss. Strike three gets him. Take a seat over there, son. Andy Gosman coming up. Gosman today, 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Top of the 6th here. 1 out. Ball upstairs. 1-0. Gemmel up to the top. Rocks and deals. Curveball outside. 2-0. Gosman leads the team in stolen bases. Not a guy you want to put on with a walk. Popped up, straight up behind the third baseman. Shortstop's going to make the call. Dean has got it. 2 away. Ground ball tapped in front of the mound. Foul's called. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the inning. Gemmel trying to make quick work. Ball down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball down low. Ground ball hit hard. Base hit. Past the third baseman into left field. 2 out knock. That's going to bring up number 2, his brother, Matt Guzman, hitting 244. Speed on the bases. Right can run. Swing and a miss. Ball gets past the catcher. It's going to be a wild pitch. Runner will advance all the way to second. In scoring position now. Matt Guzman today, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Hartman on deck. Ground ball tapped over to short. Third baseman tries to cut it off and can't field it. Gets under his glove. And that'll be an infield single. Infield single, bring it up, Hartman. Rinser, welcome in. Thank you for joining today. Hartman today, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Tough at bat here for the Comets. Already chasing 2. Don't want to go down by more. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Lauer to get in front of it and keep it controlled. Curveball, nice pitch. 1-1. Way out in front. Line drive hit hard. Dean's got it. One hopper flips to the second baseman covered. That'll end the inning. Comets hold them. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. Catonsville needs to put some runs up. Coming up, it should be Ben Hayen. Or no, Ben Hayen made the last of it. Let me see here. Because of all these substitutes. Yes, Ben Hayen. Followed by Gemmel. And then Cadzillo. That's the way it should be. Ben Hayen, Gemmel, and Cadzillo. Indians going to keep their pitcher record on the hill. Duchendorf out there ready to throw. Getting himself going. Duchendorf currently at 69 pitches thrown through 5. All right, here comes the catcher making his way out. He'll be taking the ball right down. Bottom of the 6th, Comets chasing 2. Thank you, Debbie. Ben Hayen got to lead it off. Bottom of the 6th here in Baltimore. Right-hander. Duchendorf up, ready to go. Ben Hayen's in. Here we go. Line drive. One hopper at second base. Base hit. Going to bounce to the shortstop. And he beats it out there. That's a line drive single. That took an ugly hop. Nice piece of hitting by Ben Hayen. Going to bring up Gemmel. Ball outside, 1-0. Right-hander rocks and deals. Foul tip, 1-1. Debbie, just an FYI, we got to put, I just saw that. So when you're doing your stats, it should be second Comets pitcher, Gunnar Gemmel, 20 pitches, 15 strikes. But you got to look at how many innings he's pitched. It's not through 6. He hasn't thrown 6 innings. He's only thrown, I think, 1 inning, 1 1/3 innings maybe. It'll tell you on Game Changer. If you don't know where that is, I can show you at some point and help you out. Ball upstairs, 3-1. It's in the stats part of the Game Changer, how many innings they've pitched. Thank you. Runner gets his lead, fouled off. You're doing a great job. I just noticed that. Because if somebody would look at that and be watching, they would think that Gunner's thrown 20 pitches in 6 innings. Which would be a pretty impressive thing if he did that. That would be 1 pitch per batter almost. Short fly ball to left field. It's going to be playable for the left fielder. He'll make the play. 1 out. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you need help figuring it out there. I'd be glad to help you. That was Gemmel's first at bat of the game for the first fly out for him. Here comes Cadzillo up. Jaden ready to hit his first at bat of the game. Leadoff hitter Dean on deck. Comets will be in a good spot for the 7th inning with heart of their order due up in the last inning. Ball upstairs, runner throws down. He's back. Ben Hayen getting a good quality lead at first base, and his secondary is really strong. Here's the pitch. Strike right there, 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Cazillo looking for his first knock of the year. He'd love to get it right here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He goes down, swinging 2 outs. It's going to bring up Harrison Dean, the leadoff hitter. Dean today 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Looking to keep it going, pass it down to Myler. Ball catches the corner. That's a strike. Way upstairs, runner's going to steal the bag easily. Ben Hayen with a stolen bag. Gets himself in scoring position for Dean. Ground ball tapped in front of the mound. Pitcher's got it. Throws down to first. Whoa, wild throw. First baseman has to go into the baseline to get the catch, and he does. Dean bumps bodies with him on the way down. But nonetheless, it's out. It's scored 1-3. Done right there. We'll be right back. Top of the 7th coming up, everybody. Top of the 7th coming up. Okay. We were listening to the national anthem up on the varsity field for lacrosse, but it looks like it didn't play all the way through. That's why you've got a pause in the action right here. Going to take a minute for the baseball pitchers, Gemmel, to get loose here. Catonsville's got to get some better stats than that, Peanut. That's for sure. That is for sure. Anybody in here brand new watching for the first time ever? Anybody watching brand new for the first time ever? Let us know in the chat. Due up this inning, Logwood, Duschendorf, and Wise, 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. Logwood, Duschendorf, and Wise. Logwood today 1 for 2 with a walk. 1 for 2 with a walk. Indians holding a 2-run lead. Gemmel rocks and fires. Ground ball tapped over to third. Foul ball. Coach will get an error because he let it go right through the wickets. Right-hander Gemmel up top of the mound. Gets himself comp. He's ready to go. Fly ball, short left field. Going to be playable. Over to make the play. That's an out. Thank you, Jeanette. I didn't think about that before, Jeanette. That's my fault. All right, here comes Duchendorf. Walked into today's game hitting 176. Ball upstairs, 1-0. One out here in the seventh. Everybody say a big thank you to Sebastian the Crab. Ball down in the dirt, gets away, 2-0. Ground ball foul, tapped away again. Two one. Strike right there, 2-2. Ground ball tapped over to third again, foul. All in the dirt. He went for it. Throw down. He is out on the strikeout. Catcher to first. 2 outs here in the inning. Here comes Jacob Wise, big right-hander. He hit a ball a long way last at bat. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ball gets away. 1-1. Ball down low. Gemmel deals. Ground ball over to short. Dean, one hopper to him. Throw way high, but he holds it. Armenis tags it. Holds the bag, goes up and gets it, brings it in. It's going to bring us to the middle of the seventh inning. Final at bats for the Comets. They need 2 to tie. 3 to go ahead, minimum here. Want to take time here today as we finish out to say thank you to all the members of the channel for supporting the channel and keeping it viable and healthy and doing well. Want to thank those moderators going over and above. Jeanette, Sebastian, and Crab helping us backstage. Want to say thank you to Paul Engel for doing the show scoreboard. And Mara for his statistical information throughout the game. Zippity-doo Doug, as he's been in, does the same with statistical information at bats. Debbie Bernfeld with the pitching stats. And Monterey Molly in Command Central, finding a workaround to today's glitch. Thank you all for your support, along with all the members and moderators of this channel. Most importantly, for every one of you watching, whether you're watching from far away in another country, another part of the world, or you're watching right around the corner here in Maryland, we're glad you're here with us, and hopefully you've enjoyed the game with what we're doing. Bottom of the seventh coming up. And it's going to be interesting to see what these Comets can do. 8-6. We are at the top of the lineup. Myler, Bolster, and Steffen, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Comets do have some activity in their dugout going on with a couple hitters getting loose in case they're needed. Smart right there. Ben Duchendorf, he's going for the complete game victory. He's looking for the complete game victory. Myler's going to make his way up. Don't forget, we will be back here tomorrow at 4 o'clock as the Comets take on the Mavericks of Eastern Tech. Comets against the Mavericks of Eastern Tech. Myler today, 2 for 3 with a run scored. Actually, ball right there. Up top, 1-0. Myler wants to get on any way he can. Want to get that tying run to the plate. Rocks and fires. Duchendorf deals. Ball inside, 1-1. Ball outside, 3-0. Strike right there. He thought he might have had it. Ball upstairs. There's your tying run on. Bolster and Steffen to follow. Bolster and Steffen to follow. He's 6. Yeah, that's correct. Coach is going to go out. He might have seen enough. Duchendorf's thrown one heck of a game, but that might have been enough for the coach. Looks like it will be. It's like we're going to have a change in pitchers for the Indians. Not sure who we're bringing in. Wait to see here. Coach has taken the ball. Looks like the center fielder's coming in. And that's going to be number 3, Andy Guzman. Looks like he'll be making his way into the mound. Left-handed pitcher coming in. He'll get his warm-up pitches. Comets out, looking over the pitcher, trying to get familiar with what he's throwing. Beautiful sunset going on here in Maryland today. 32 good people watching right now. We appreciate you being here. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Bottom of the 7th. Yeah, Rinser, he pitched a good game. Duchendorf pitched a real great game. Let me look at his stats as far as Franklin has them for you. His stats are 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. They've got most of them down as errors. 88 pitches with 52 strikes. Batters face 29. Again, you have to go. Each team will score it differently. I call the game as I'd score it there, and I score it traditional MLB style. Obviously, all calls are subject to discretion. Myler's over on first. He's going to get back to the bag. We're just about done warming up. Bolster to be followed up here. And the third spot by your cleanup hitter, Steffen, and Lauer to follow. So Comets at a good spot in the lineup for a chance to change the number. We'll see if that can be pulled off. Hey, Comet fans, hit up those emojis in the chat. Let's get these Comets going a little bit here. See what we can do. as we went to that charge, they did a quicker pitch than I expected, and Bolster was hit with the ball. So Bolster will be on first. Lauer's now up. We got first and second for these Comets. First and second for the Comets. Lauer's looking to bunt, pulls back, ball gets past the catcher. Tying run, move into position at second and third on a pass ball. Pass ball puts the Comets in position. Welcome in, Cameron. Fly ball, left, right center field. Looks like it's going to be trouble. Right fielder will cut it off and get in there. We're going to sacrifice both runners. They're going to throw with the runner at third. He is saved. The game is 8-7 now as Myler comes in to score. Lauer with a sacrifice fly. Correction. Steffen with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. 8-7 game now. Tying run at third base. Dan Lauer, senior captain and the catcher up there. Hood, your DH on deck. Ball outside, just misses. Indians will bring the infield in. Infield in for the Indians. Line drive, Squibber over to second. Second baseman's got it. He's got to go to first. Gets the out. The run will score. RBI ground out for Lauer. And this game is tied. We got free baseball for you unless the Comets can do something here. Tie game at 8. Keep an eye on the scoreboard in the chat. That will be the updated scoreboard. Ball down low, 1-0 to Hood. Hood to be followed by Ben Hayen. Right-hander batter waiting on the left-handed pitcher. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Ball inside, hits the catcher. Hood came in and in between his after his last at bat, mentioned to one of the coaches that he was hurting either in the hip area or the groin area, but he must have stretched it out and got it back going. You got to applaud Hood for telling the coach when he came in. Ball outside, 3-1. Zach the Potato, welcome out. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 3-2. Left-handed pitcher is Guzman. Looks in, shaking his player off. Here we go. Hood in there. 3-2, 2 outs. Curveball. Strike 3 called right there on Hood on the bender. He'll go down. That'll end the 7th. We're moving to the 8th. We're moving to the 8th. Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened here. How did this happen? What the hell? Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened, Jen. And I'm having trouble fixing it.
Okay.
I'm working through it.
We're fine. We're good.
Hold on. Home tight, everybody. Thank you. Going to the bottom of the inning here, or top of the inning. I'm not going to play a mid-inning thing here because I screwed up hitting buttons. Gemmel's going to stay in. Gemmel's going to stay in. Leading off this inning for the Indians will be number 1 going to the 8th inning. And that'll be Bryce Allen. We're at the bottom of their lineup. Ground ball hit hard. Going to be into the alleyway and caught by the left fielder as he leaps over the center fielder, Stephen. What an acrobatic catch to make the out. Top of the 8th, 8-all. Ben Bradenberger up there, bottom of the lineup to face Gemmel. Check swing, that's a foul. Bradenberg 0 for 3 with 2 runs scored. He's gotten on by fielders' choices. Fly ball, center field. Bolster cruises back toward the wall, will be well short of the wall, and make the catch. 2 outs. Top of the lineup coming up. That'll be Andy Guzman, the current pitcher, a record. He's 1 for 3 today with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Line drive up the middle, 1 hop. Fielded over there by Dean. Throws the first in the dirt. Gets away from the first baseman. He can't pick it. That's going to end up being an E6. Unfortunately, on the play. Great effort up the middle. E6. Runner gets to second. As a first baseman at that point in the game, you just got to knock that ball down. You got to give up the out and knock it down when you see it bad. Now that puts the go-ahead run on second base with 2 outs here in the extra inning. Right up there, the starting shortstop. They called a balk. Balk called on Gemmel. Runner will advance to third. Now a wild pitch or a pass ball will give them the lead. Gemmel's got to try to way to fight through this one. It's all on the pitcher here. Swing and a miss. Big job right there. Hopped up over toward first base. Armena's coming running in. He'll make the catch. Gemmel gets out of the inning with no runs. Good job by Gemmel. Will work through that tough spot right there. Comets coming up here in the bottom of the 8th with a tie game. Ben Hayen, Kearney. Actually, it's correction. It'll be Ben Hayen, Gemmel, and Cudzillo. Ben Hayen, Gemmel, and Cudzillo. And imagine it'll be Guzman coming back out here for the Indians here in the bottom of the 8th. Free baseball here for you. Technically, it was free baseball from the first pitch, but you know the term. Indians are letting their pitcher get a drink of water and everything real quick, which is a smart move. Keep them hydrated. Safety of the players comes first before the quickness of the game. Here comes Guzman making his way out. Ben Hayen, Gemmel, and Cadzillo. Comets still have on their bench. Comets still have Braden Goodwin. Goody hitting 324 on the year in a spot. They could use him, as long with several other players on the bench if they needed. Base runners, hitters, whatever it takes to put this thing down. Leadoff hitter on would be huge for the Comets. Ben Hayen has good wheels. With a left-handed pitcher over there, the Comets get a runner on. They've got to be smart in their base running. Can't go on first look, especially with the sun in the runner's eyes trying to see the pitcher on this field. That is a challenging spot. That is a prime spot for a pickoff. First pitch, strike right there. High pitch call. At the set, Guzman looks in. 0-1 pitch coming. Curveball, strike two called. This umpire's been calling the high pitch all day long. Fly ball, center field, popped up behind the second baseman. Center fielder in. He'll make the play. That's an out. Debbie, great job on the pitching. Great job on the pitching stats. Way to adjust. Awesome. Guzman in there. 1 out now in the inning. Gemmel up there to be followed by Cadzillo. Gemmel hits a line drive over the second baseman's head. Base hit. There's a single for the current pitcher of record for the Comets. And the Comets will send a runner in. Courtesy runner for the pitcher will be Rory Reinhardt, number 4. Reinhardt, number 4. That's going to bring up Cadzillo, number 7. Jaden looking for his first knock of the year. Be a good time to get it. A little bit of speed over there, but Reinhardt's going to have trouble seeing that pitcher in that sun, so got to be smart, especially with the left-hander up there. Cadzillo hits a fly ball to left. Playable. They're playing deep. That's caught. No tag for the Comets, and that's an out. Here comes Dean with 2 away. Harrison Dean, the senior shortstop, looking to find a throw to first. He's back in. Again, you've got a tricky lefty on the hill with his move. You got the sun directly in the first baseman and the runner's eyes. Tough to see on this field at this time of night. Doesn't go. Ball outside. That would have been the pitch to go. Boy, slow bender outside. If I'm the coach, I send him on this pitch. 1-0. Doesn't send him. Ground ball over to third. Up clean. Over to first. He toes the bag, and that'll get it. That's an out. We're going to go another one into the 9th. This game is tied like a strawberry bundle at your shop. Good Lord. Top of the 9th coming up. Let's see who we got coming up here and where we're at in the lineup here. Guzman, Hartman, and Logwood 3, 4, 5 coming in. 3, 4, 5. Guzman 2 for 4. Hartman 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Logwood 1 for 3. Great spot in the lineup coming up for the Indians. Great spot coming up for the Indians. Gemmel will go out and get his warm-ups in. Just about done his warm-ups. Lauer's about ready to throw down. Thank God I'm not doing a game till later tonight. This rate, we could be here a bit. Anybody got plans for dinner? What are you bringing? All right, here we go. Matt Guzman steps in. Gemmel, curveball, upstairs for a ball. Fastball blows it right by him, 1-1. Throws the cheese right by him. He says, "Here, Mouse, take this cheese." And he couldn't handle it. Ball upstairs, 2-1. This kid can fly. You put him on, it could be a double. Nice, O'Connell. Sounds like a good dinner. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2-2. Line drive, center field. One hop. Shortstop's over. He'll make the play. Throws to first. Save. He beats it out on an infield single. He beats it out on an infield single. Excellent effort by Dean to try to get the play. But he is safe at first. Leadoff hitter is on. That kid can fly. Ryan Hartman up there hitting .316 going into today's game. Hartman. Throw to first. Runner's back. Hartman today 2 for 4 and 2 RBIs going into this at bat. Fly ball, short center field. Bolster comes flying in. He'll make the catch. Chance for a play at first, and Bolster will do the smart thing as a senior and hold on to that one. 1 out in the inning. Spencer Longwood coming up. Longwood hitting .324 going into today. Longwood today 1 for 3 with a walk on his agenda. Right now, it's about getting on base any way you can. Ball upstairs. Today's starting pitcher on deck, Duchendorf. Coleslaw with red cabbage. That sounds good. Welcome in, SG. Line drive ripped down to third base. What a grab by Cutzillo. Cutzillo leaps up to make the grab at third. Massive play by Cutzillo down the line to leap up. You could have got a sheet of paper underneath of it, but he leaped up nonetheless for a great grab, extending all the way out. What a quick play. Quick hands by Cutzillo. 2 outs here in the inning. Excellent play by Cutzillo. That may be a game-saving play right there. Pitch comes in for Gemmel. That's a strike. Yeah, it was a Godzilla-style catch for Cutzillo. Absolutely. That's a great reference there. Absolutely. Big play. Could be game-saving here. Ball down low, 1-1. 2 outs here in the inning. Duchendorf up there. He came into the game hitting 176. Line drive hit hard. One hopper to Dean. From his backside, he throws him out at second. Dean fell down, going down. And from his back on the ground, he flips it to the short second baseman covering. Two great back-to-back defensive plays for the Comets. Let's see where they are in the lineup here. Comets are going to send up Gemmel. Actually, correction, they're not going to send up Gemmel. They got this wrong on their roster over there. They screwed up. They're going to send up Myler, Bolster, and Steffen. Myler, Bolster, and Steffen. Today, Myler is 3 for 5. 3 for 5. Myler looking to get on any way he can, followed by Bolster, Steffen, and Lauer. Good spot in the lineup. 2, 3, 4 for the Comets. Thank you. Thank you. We're live on YouTube Live right now. Thank you. No, I have it here. I was using it to cover up the equipment because it was so hot. Well, no, I wish it was too many hits. It's more of I don't want my technology to blow up. Man, here you go. That's where you can find the replay. You can click that and find the replay of the game right there. Left-hander Guzman up on the hill getting his final warm-ups in. All right, Comets ready to do it here. Going to try to do a walk-off here if they can. Myler looking to get on base any way he can. First pitch, ball outside. Left-hander Guzman rocks and fires. Inside for a ball, 2-0 he threw a cut spinner down in the dirt. Thomas Kirshner, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for joining today. Ball outside, 3-0. Anybody that is new, make sure you hit that subscribe today and help us out. Ball inside, he'll take a walk. Myler has speed. Question is, will the Comets take that chance on trying to steal with a left-hander up there? Bolster up there. Comets coach has a tough decision to make. If it was me, I would look to the second pitch. First pitch will probably be something hard to Bolster. Second pitch may be the spinner. Throw to first. He's back easily. Sony 4K, welcome in. Left-hander rocks and fires. Inside, strike on the fastball. So from this broadcaster standpoint, the next ball pitch here will be a breaking ball of some sort, and this is the pitch to go on. Left-hander looks in. Here's the pitch. Nope, going to first. Steps off and goes to first. Does a different move there. Back on the mound. Myler gets his lead. Left-hander comes to the set. Breaking ball. We don't send him. Just misses. Looks like he said it was outside. 1-1. That was the one to go. One pitch. Here it comes. Back to first again. Throws it away, and he'll give him second base. Now that winning run's at second for Bolster. Steffen and Lauer, 3 good quality hitters for the Comets coming up. Comets looking to try to walk it off. Bolster looking to bunt. Runner takes off for third. He is out. It looked like he was under the tag. They're calling him out. Myler got held up in the middle of the field. I don't know what happened. Myler stopped halfway down when Bolster missed the bunt, and he got thrown out at third. Looked from this broadcaster standpoint that he was under the tag. You can give me your opinion in the chat as you watch third base. What you feel, blow it up. Tell me if you thought he was under. Popped up. Over behind first base. Right fielder run. Second baseman over. That's going to... What a diving catch in right field. Wow. Big play in right field. Sliding and diving out there by the right fielder. That was Alejandro Diaz out there in right field with a great play. That's going to bring up Steffen. Two outs, nobody on here in the ninth. Line drive, left field, base hit. That could have been the game. That's a tough one. Steffen gets on a base. That's going to bring up Lauer. The seniors trying to get together and pull something together here. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Indians. Looks like they're bringing in Alejandro Diaz. I just like the name. Miguel Alejandro Diaz. We're going to call him the hottest prospect from Puerto Rico coming into pitch. I love the name. I think it's a sharp name. Well, maybe he's not coming. Looks like he's going to come into play infield. Looks like number 2, Matt Guzman, is going to go to pitch. So from one Guzman to the other, we go from the lefty now to the righty to try to keep him in this. Tonight's Astros game may be in jeopardy. This keeps up. Who do I have the Astros playing tonight? Is that Guardians? As if it is, then the game's not in jeopardy. I'll make sure I do that one. I knew I did an Astros game tonight. I remember that. The only reason I remembered is I had trouble finding. It is Guardians. I remember having trouble finding the logo that I wanted for the Astros. It's the only reason I remember who it is. Usually I can't keep up with that. 41 good people in here. If you're brand new watching us for the first time, please do me a favor. And please do me a favor and hit that subscribe and help us out. Guardians, the best team in baseball right now. If not, they're challenging for it with the record. They're right there in the top 3. That's guaranteed. Which is impressive because they've lost some pitching. Had some injuries over the last year and a half and to still be in there. I think that's more impressive than how bad the White Sox or the Astros are this year. I think that's more of a surprise to me. All right, here comes Lauer. Runner on first. We'll see if he sends Steffen early. Lauer steps in. Runner takes off for second. Throw goes into center field. Knocked down by the shortstop. Great backup by the shortstop as he steals second. Wright hustling around to save that. Hashtag Circle Water Bottle, not a sponsor, but man, it tastes good. Lauer with the go-ahead run in there. Up the middle. Second baseman's got to field it. Pitcher knocks it down. Nobody's going to get out. The pitcher off his glove and tips it to the second baseman. Nobody's going to be getting out. We got first and third, and we got Colin Hood coming up. Hood today, 2 for 4 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Hood with a chance to walk it off. Ben hanging on deck if needed. Swing and a miss. Runner takes off for second. They throw to third behind the runner, and he is back down there. Runner at second is meaningless in this whole big picture right now. 2 outs here in the ninth. Hood with a chance to walk it off. 1 strike on the hitter. Junior transfer from Mount St. Joe. Strike right there. Knee high to a blister on that one. That thing had a little pepper chunk of cheese on it. Two strikes on the hitter. Ball in the dirt. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner coming home. Comets walk it off. Comets walk it off. Comets walk it off as they win 9-8 against the Indians of Franklin. Let me give you the final stats. Final stats here today. Your Comets walk it off. 9 runs, 9 hits, 4 errors for Catonsville as it's booked by Franklin. The Indians, 8 runs, 12 hits, and 7 errors today. Franklin moves to 3-12. The Comets will move to 10-5 on today's effort. Winning pitcher will go over to Gemmel. Gemmel will get the win. Loss will go over to Guzman. Highlights today for Franklin. Guzman at the top, and that would be Andy at 2 for 4. Wright 2 for 4. Matt Guzman 3 for 5. Hartman 2 for 5. Longwood 1 for 4. Wise 2 for 3. Great effort by the Indians. For the Comets today, Dean goes 1 for 5. Myler goes 3 for 5. Bolster, and then Stefan 1 for 2. Lauer 1 for 4. Hood 2 for 4. Hood at the plate for the walk-off. I know he wanted that chance for the walk-off, but he's more happy with the team getting the win. It's been a fun day today. Don't forget tomorrow we are back at 4 o'clock, everybody. 4 o'clock game time on this channel, as we will call the Eastern Votech game, EVT. Eastern Mavericks against your Comets at 4 o'clock. Make sure you're subscribed. Again, thank you to all the moderators, all of my lead-up mods that are in here doing stuff. Paul, Debbie, Doug, Molly, and Peanut, thank you so much. We'll see you all next broadcast on the Comet Network.